With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
Oh my god.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Is he taller? Am I seeing things?
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet dreams. Until we meet again, everyone.
Wow.
Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
Her attacks are so pretty.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There, and the blazing sun
I hear final.
destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the Trailblaze's way forward.
Now,
Sunday?
let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Let the Trailblaze write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Cyrene. Hold on. Sorry? Who was that? Who was that in the end? Okay. Oh. Yeah, Sunday is working now, apparently. Let me increase my volume a little bit.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good
Dude, this
evening.
quest is gonna be
It's a
good.
pleasure to be back for the version 3.6 Back to Earth and Evernight special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some precious time with us today. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Hung, the Express's guard.
Long time no see, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
I'm very happy to see you all again. It's always nice to meet old acquaintances.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest. It's good to see that you're doing well, Mr. Albert.
To be perfectly honest,
Yeah, we're hearing
I'm
him
really
echo
looking
after
forward to
so
seeing you all
long.
again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphoreus for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have time. But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphoreus' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphoreus, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's constant meddling and obstructions, we have an even greater chance of defeating Iron Tomb.
Miss March, or should I say Miss Evernight, provided critical assistance on this front.
Definitely. She helped the Trailblazer break free from the Exomyth and return to Amphoreus, and she also handed over the core flame of world-bearing to us.
Even though she looks quite different, I still believe that March is on our side.
But it feels like Evernight has a dangerous aura about her. What exactly happened to March?
Yeah, those jellyfish floating around here don't look like they should be messed with.
The situation in Amphoreus is changing rapidly. Based on what Miss Evernight said, it seems she also has her own ideas about Era Nova.
Mr. Sunday is quite perceptive. In the version 3.6 story, Evernight will attempt to save Amphoreus by implementing her own idea of Era Nova.
Her own idea? Would it deviate from the plans we made with the Chrysos heirs?
Even though Evernight has good intentions and won't harm the Trailblazer, her plans do indeed clash with our current concept of deliverance. So Evernight ends up interfering with the Trailblazer's plans through certain means.
Time is running out. There's no more room for hesitation, Miss Himiko. I wish to return to Amphoreus.
But you've only been back for such a short time, and it's too risky with all the dangers Amphoreus has shown.
Any risk is worth it as long as we can bring back the Trailblazer in March and reunite all the Express crew. You would do the same in my place.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Since Amphoreus is a world enveloped in memoria, there must also be something I can assist with. Miss Himiko, I will do everything I can to help them return safely.
Sunday
I also
being in
believe
the
that
main
Miss Black
story is
Swan
so
will make the
cool.
same choice.
You kids. Promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
I will.
Of course.
My heart! I'm so moved! Oh, the Astral Express family must be brought back together. However, due to the time dilation inside Amphoreus, Don Hung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphoreus.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany? Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Only a few grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass, but already so many years have passed. There is something melancholic about it.
There also seems to be a few strange creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the Garden of Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Don Hung and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll present some intel here about the head of these monsters.
Oh, they don't look good.
The Icor Memo Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty is that it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single target attacks. If the target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Exactly. In addition, before the Judge of Oblivion uses its ultimate, we have to manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
I see.
Also, in the version 3.6 story, we will head into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless? Is there a 13th titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphoreus. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal
Ooh, and
storage
that's where they
matrices
all
flicker
were.
incessantly, recording an unknown past.
Oh? An unknown
This
past?
quest, I can just feel that it's gonna
We
be
learned
too good.
previously in the story how the two paths of erudition and destruction have influenced Amphoreus. This world is less a place where paths intersect, and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphoreus' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion?
Mem?
Okay,
Cyrene?
now let's take a short break. So we'll resume when we're back.
Okay. Where's Starrail gift? WTK 9C 6E. I might come back to Starrail for March 7th new form. It is very cool. I love her outfit. I think I have almost 300 bulls for these guys. As long as I get them, you know. If they do a mighty rerun though, my plans will be a bit scuffed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is she trying to imitate March? I love the eyes. That eye color looks so good on her. Whoa. Are those both her eyes?
All right. So March was drawn into Amphoreus for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, according to what Evernight herself said, Evernight symbolizes March 7th's forgotten past, and she's existed up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learned from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphoreus before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger, which means March 7th must have encountered serious trouble during her time adventuring alone.
Grave danger.
That's...
She symbolizes the forgotten past. That means Evernight's formidable powers could also originate from March's unknown past.
Don Hung and the Trailblazer aren't the only ones on the Express hiding mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one she'll give everything to protect. So even though her intentions are good, Evernight is willing to do whatever it takes to protect March 7th and make March's wishes come true, regardless of the collateral damage. You've got to be careful around her.
Actually, there was something in version 3.5 that I've been thinking about this whole time. Those memo keepers from the Garden of Recollection who tried to trick the Trailblazer seemed very afraid of Evernight. The memo keepers left as quickly as possible when she appeared. Is there some connection between Evernight and the Remembrance?
No, we can't reveal any specifics right now. But the Remembrance is not a unified faction. Different sects and memo keepers all have their own agendas. Evernight is very aware of the plot that the Garden of Recollection is currently scheming, and she hasn't held back in dealing with these memo keepers to clear the way for the Trailblaze. Naturally, she became someone they wish to avoid.
Oh.
All right, I'll leave it to everyone to find out more of Evernight's story in the game. Next, let's see what Evernight does in combat. Evernight's forte is working in sync with memo sprites. Her memo sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a little jellyfish next to her when she enters battle. Evernight can increase the crit damage of all memo sprites on the team. The more Remembrance characters on the team, the bigger the increase.
Fascinating.
When she summons the jellyfish during combat, Evernight gains Memoria.
Oh my god, her
Accumulating
nails
Memoria
are so
will gradually
cool.
increase the damage dealt by the jellyfish. After reaching a certain number of Memoria stacks, the jellyfish will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Her combat style is completely different from March's previous styles. It's much more
I'm happy Evernight is an internal thing of March and not...
seems
Yeah,
that
it's
if
not
you want
caused by
Evernight
Lygus.
to perform better in battle, you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
Exactly! When Evernight or the jellyfish's HP drops, Evernight will gain a certain amount of Memoria, and both herself and the jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Riddle. In that special enhanced state, the damage dealt by Evernight and the jellyfish is increased. After
They're
Evernight
red,
uses
they
her
become
enhanced
red.
skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color. Evernight in this state seems much more dangerous.
Why is Evernight always holding an umbrella?
This umbrella is her little assistant. When she's facing enemies, it becomes her weapon, dragging the enemies into the Evernight. After using her technique, at the start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally memo sprites' crit damage and gains some points of Memoria. Alright, now let's take a look at our other companion who gained a new form. Heng Permansor.
He's bigger, right? No. We're gonna have a team with 3 Danhungs now. He's very big.
So, what happened to Mr. Dan Heng? How did he gain a new form?
On his journey to find the Trailblazer, Dan Heng encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth. After obtaining the power from Bipeder Lune's Azure Dragon, Dan Heng took another step forward on the path of permanence to protect his friends and save Amphoreus. He unlocked the powers of Permansor, powers that only belong to him.
The golden dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Dan Heng's powers this time are related to the earth and mountains, unlike his water dragon form from before. Overall, he also seems a lot more composed.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphoreus has strengthened my true inner desire. I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansor terrorized powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth core flame, Dan Heng also becomes
They're
even
really a
more closely
family.
tied to this world.
So, is this why Mr. Dan Heng is now taller?
Amphoreus's earth creatures usually have powerful builds,
That's
like
Dan Heng.
mountain dwellers and dromuses. I suppose that growing taller is a side effect of accepting the earth core flame.
Ah.
Only by comprehending and aligning with the way of the world can one's path lead to everlasting existence. For the person Dan Heng is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same fate as Amphoreus.
We're not the only one.
In
no.
the future, Dan Heng will continue to explore the way of the permanence and look for more possibilities within the permanence.
After gaining these new powers, I can provide my team with comprehensive protection during battle. When using my skill, I will designate one ally character as my bondmate and summon Soul Dragon for them. At the same time, I will provide a
Bondmate?
stackable shield to all allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
You've kept your word and carried out your conviction to protect everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
When I use my ultimate, I will deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies. At this time, Soul Dragon will be enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch a follow-up attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team,
I hope
adding
I can
another
get them
layer of
easily.
protection. Take another look at the screen. When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
When I use my technique, I will daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate. At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
The ability to grant a summon to a teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the game then.
Our bonds of companionship stand more sturdy than the toughest rocks. You can now trust Dan Heng to watch your back in a fight even more.
Now, let's take a look at version 3.6's banners. In version 3.6's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Evernight. Limited 5-star light cone to Evernight stars will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character The Herda is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone Into the Unreachable Veil will become available once again. In version 3.6's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Dan Heng Permansor. The limited 5-star light cone The Worlds Apart will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character Anaxa is returning. While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone Life Should Be Cast Aflame
I can
will
get
become
them
available
both. I don't have
once
to
again.
worry about anything now.
Thank you for the introductions, Mr. Albert.
Anaxa.
No problem.
You like him, though, she?
And
He's
I've got
cool.
even more news.
Uh-huh.
Version 3.6 will also have a new animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.6.
We keep
Make sure you
winning.
don't miss it.
Oh, an animated short about Dan Heng? Then
keep
we'll have to pay
winning.
close attention.
We
The
keep
art
winning.
style also looks quite unique this time.
The lines and colors are clearly defined, with a very strong 2D feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very different from the usual animated shorts.
In addition, a mirrored Celestia short about March 7th is also coming soon, so stay tuned.
Well, the animated short isn't the only thing with a unique style. We saw many unique things about March and Dan Heng today, too.
Since setting out in the Star Rail, March 7th and Dan Heng have been the Trailblazers' closest companions. They've experienced so much together, and they've all quietly gone through various changes throughout the journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert.
He's gonna
Now then.
confess his love for Stell.
You once asked what trailblazing meant to me. It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who save themselves. It is to be with all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of trailblazing,
This is so
I will
romantic.
guard your way forward. Calamity undone, lands
Oh, he
beneath.
was made for us.
What remains is permanence.
They're just gonna. Yo! They're just gonna, like, drop that? Like, didn't even say it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Tall Dan Hung for free! Let's go! Dude, I love this game. We got Archer like 2 minutes ago. Oh my god. What a way to even say that. He was made for us. That was the sweetest thing, okay? That was so sweet. You know, it makes even more sense because... Wait, what is this?
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, it's time for the version events. On a warm and sunny day, Professor Naxa announced that he would be going into seclusion for a while to concentrate on his academic research. Before he left, he gave the Trailblazer a special Dromus egg to look after.
Professor Anaxa must trust the Trailblazer very much. He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
Well, they both like to eat dirt.
Well, it just so happened that the egg hatched while under the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help but yell out, "Papa!"
Aww.
Our baby Dromus that's just been born is like the morning
cutie.
sun. Start out with a good foundation and full of endless possibilities. So, as his designated parent, the Trailblazer must take on the responsibility.
Now
of
it's
raising
cute though.
little
Look
Dromus
at.
into
Can
a
you say
dog.
this is not
One
cute?
clump of red soul at a
Like
time.
generally not, but when he has hearts
Trailblazer
coming
has some
out of it,
experience in parenting.
or when it's
The saga
eeping,
of
when it's
Primavera
eeping,
Blade is proof of that.
the Dromus is eeping. It's so cute.
What needs to be done exactly?
It is said that Giorios gave all the Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiracuity, and connective charasplendor.
Dude, I didn't expect
These
them to
traits are
give Dan
important
Hung for
indicators that show how
free.
well a Dromus is growing. The Trailblazer can schedule daily activities
And then
for the Dromus
they gave us
while
a
it's
love
under their
letter
care.
before that.
Aside from studying, you can also take your child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot bath.
There's
And based
something
on
when
the
its eyes
Trailblazer's educational methods, the Dromus baby will gain different stats and traits.
This child is just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
Like it's their own flesh and, like a child they raised themselves.
Yeah.
Every
He'll
once in a
be with
while,
us.
there will be a test to assess overall
You know,
progress.
it's so like
Of-
at the beginning of Amphoreus, Danheng literally saw us die. By the way, that was and it was
Course,
crazy. I
if
feel
your
like
child
we
isn't
we
getting
still
the
have that
grades you
angst.
want,
Okay,
Don't worry.
I don't know. That just makes
the
it
Trailblazer
crazy.
can also directly help their child pass the test.
This educational philosophy seems a bit too lenient.
In addition to all of this, the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Wow, you can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos AF friends will also participate in helping the Trailblazer raise the baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many companions, I believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
Dromus, this
During
size
the
Dromus
event,
would be more baby
Trailblazers
than
can
this.
also
This is like
obtain
a mid,
rewards such as
I
an
don't know, this is
avatar.
little bigger
I
than
hope all
baby,
the
no?
Trailblazers enjoy this wonderful Amphorean family time.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Let us now turn to the other version events.
All right. In version 3.6, the event Colorful
This is a
Mayhem
new way
will
to
come
promote
online.
Nexus Adam.
First, the Seal Slammers
Maybe.
event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time, the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team
I've never
member to
done this
help in
event.
battle.
Even
So,
once. I've never
in addition
seen
to
this
considering
event.
which seal should be the main
And
combatants,
I've played all of
selecting
Amphoreus,
the
by
right
the way. I
supporting
don't know what
seals
to
will
play.
also be
I
key
just-
to securing a
I
victory.
just do my dailies and leave.
Oh.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode
It's
during
fun.
this event.
Maybe I should try it
A
then.
total of 30 contestants will participate in a single competition. The 30 contestants will be ranked, and the contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated at the end of each round.
An Origami Bird Remake Battle Royale Edition sounds thrilling and exciting.
Yes. With the Trailblazers' 2 favorite Clash and Slam events coming back together, there should be plenty of clashing and slamming all at once this time.
Well, I heard that this event was also made for Don Hung Seal Master.
Unnecessary.
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers.
That looks
One
like
day,
Sparkle.
Kate, a member of the Penacony Bloodhound family, picked up a dream bubble called Try Not to Laugh Challenge, and she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in this mysterious challenge.
Oh, did I
In
not
the
change
challenge,
the category?
some characters will turn into comedians. When the surprise box on the action bar takes action, the comedians can open up a surprise gift from within and provide combat assistance to the team.
During combat, the Trailblazer needs to charge up the surprise box as much as possible and use it to vanquish multiple waves of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
If the masked fools are involved, then Sampo might show up too, right?
As the battle progresses, the Trailblazer will be able to unlock more comedians, and they can use different methods to charge the surprise box and activate different
What about
combat
those
effects.
trash cans?
Time for a true display of your comedic talents. In addition, for Trailblazers looking to challenge themselves and test their limits, we've added a new high difficulty trial in version 3.6 that will be updated periodically, named Anomaly Arbitration.
How many endgame
Anomaly
moves
Arbitration will be
does
updated
Starrel
once
have?
every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging. Can
Currently,
you
did this
elaborate on
4
that,
or is
Mr.
this both
Owlbert?
one?
Anomaly Arbitration consists of 3 trial stages and 1 final stage. Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stages. After completing the trial stages, Trailblazers can
3?
assemble any characters into a team
3?
to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
It does seem very intimidating.
Once they clear the final stage, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Interference key item.
Oh?
Huh.
When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, the interference key can be added to block one subsidiary stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
That is very useful. Now there's a higher chance of enhancing key substats.
Yep. In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain limited time avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange tokens in the store for rewards, which include the Pet Complainer.
It really is Complainer. So cute.
Aw.
I like to challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this event out.
Tokens are mainly obtained through clearing anomaly arbitration stages. At the same time, you can also use jade feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token in each period's priceless jewel store. The store's offerings will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom in version 3.6. When Trailblazers log into the game, they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the new token.
Thank you,
We'll
conductor.
have to thank Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with you when we come back.
This is a really short program, right? Okay, cute.
Welcome back. Let us continue with more version content. First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
In version 3.6, Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come online. Successfully beat it to obtain 2 relic sets, World Remaking Deliverer and Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version 3.6 also brings some system optimizations for everyone. Firstly, the main story replay function previously mentioned will officially come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. At the same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes and cinematics. Now, catching up and keeping up with the story will be easier than ever.
And we can rewatch the most exciting clips and animations from the story.
Yes, of course.
Oh my god,
To
we
help
should watch
Trailblazers
all the
quickly understand the
cutscenes
important
and
events
make a
of the
tier
current
list
version.
out of it.
Version 3.6
Or like
will
rate
also
it, you know,
introduce
pick the best
Journey
one.
Highlights function. On the Journey
Do
Highlights
like a
tab,
long recap of the
Trailblazers
entire
can quickly
story.
view important ongoing and upcoming events. They
Tier
can
list
also
would
get
be a little
info about the
difficult, but
rewards for the corresponding
I
events.
think like a top 10.
It's certainly more
Top
intuitive
5.
now, and the goals are clearer.
Next up, we'll introduce some collaboration news. Honkaistarrail and 8-Bit Dough are releasing an Evernight themed controller.
It's so cute.
Purchase a controller and get additional merch and in-game virtual rewards. Pre-orders are now open.
A
Hurry up and
coaster.
grab one.
Yes, awesome.
Well, today's special program has now come to an end. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Trailblazers.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
An all-new, large-scale permanent game mode is coming soon. Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy. Form a 10-person team. Choose your own extraordinary
TCG.
lineup. Explore character combos. Activate powerful bots. Try out gameplay exclusive character abilities.
Huh?
Currency Wars. Ready for launch in version 3.7. Please stay tuned.
No. That was really short, right? No, it was 40 minutes. Okay, it just felt really short. You won't be able to skip this. You guys want to watch the trailer again? They're gonna make me play.
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
Why Penacony? Why Penacony? What is that?
What can change a person?
Also, what tune is she humming?
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
It's Nameless Faces, right? Yeah.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness. Mountains roar, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
So come, dear. Sink into the
Look
sea
at
of
her.
oblivion and become
I love
my
her
guest.
design a lot, okay? I don't know. I think I like her design more and his abilities more. Does that make sense?
Until we meet again, everyone. Self-righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
Oh,
Righteous path strider of the harmony. You think you can
Sunday.
do that?
You know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the Trailblaze's way forward.
Now, let's bring
The Trailblaze's way forward.
now.
What is even happening? More savings, yeah. I don't want the light
The
coins
true
now.
Evernight to this world,
Let the Trailblaze.
This too? Like, what is happening here?
to this world.
Something tells me it's gonna be insane. Like, also look at this
Let's
cutscene,
bring
right?
the true Evernight to
Dude, she looks so crazy.
Let the Trailblaze. Write an ending.
Evil
unlike
March,
any
like
that
how?
ever was.
I don't know. I'm so excited for the story. From October 15th. Wait. Hold on. So he's gonna be given free after his banner starts? Or what is it? It will be with his banner. Okay, fair enough. Whoops. But we don't have to pull him, so I'm okay with that. Like ratio, No, this is actually insane though. They dropped this trailer 7 minutes ago, okay? I was like, it would be funny if they dropped this trailer like in the middle of the live. But anyway, this was so good. I guess they'd want people to get his light phone. I mean, if someone really wants to get it, if they were saving him for him, then they would have the funds also for it, right? So it worked out regardless. But this is so nice. I don't know, I'm very happy about this. But anyway, chat, I will stop now. I will see y'all the next time I stream. Okay? Take care of yourself. And bye-bye.